everybody, my name is Tabi Maj. Welcome to my online English class. Today we are learning about levels of language. Please check the board and see what we are learning today. Today we are learning about levels of language. So here are the characteristics of level of language. Language may be formal, informal, or emotive depending on its purpose and the relationship between its user and the recipient. So we have three types of levels of language. We have one, which is formal language, number two is informal language, and number three is emotive language. So we use each and every one of them depending on the reason we are speaking to the person we are speaking to and the relationship we have with that person. So we already studied number one, which is formal language. We are still learning number two, which is informal language. And under number two, we already learned about letter A, which is colloquialism. And we said colloquialism language is the ordinary, everyday speech of a particular place and time period. It is informal, casual, and conversational. So we are moving on to letter B, which is slang. Today we are learning about letter B, which is slang. Slang is unacceptable informal writing situations unless it occurs in a direct speech. So we don't use slang when we are writing, not at all. We only use it when we are quoting a direct speech, because you have to write the words exactly as the person said them. So if the person used slang, then you write it as it is in a direct speech. Then slang is informal, made-up language that is found in a particular place of a particular time. So slang is informal, and it is words that people make up and then they use them when they speak English and they infuse them into English sentences. Each generation formulates its own brand of slang. So you can tell by the slang that a person uses which generations do they belong to. So through listening to the slang that a person is speaking, you can tell which generation does that person belong to, because all generations create slang. Slang is often used to promote a hip or cool images. So slang is used to promote hip. So hip is when young and modern people associate themselves with a certain brand because of how it is hip, it is cool. So it is usually used in hip and cool to promote hip and cool images. Then use of slang is undignified. So you should never use a slang words when you are talking maybe to a stranger or somebody you respect, an elder or somebody of a certain status in the society. You don't use slang. You only use slang with your peers, your friends, or your family members, because they understand the words that you usually use when you are together, because you created them together. So examples of slang words. Example number one is cool. We know cool as lukewarm weather or water, but cool in another word of slang, it means something is hip. It is looking good. Then we have chick. Chick we know is a baby chicken, but we call it chick to a woman. So it is associated with a woman. So we say chick. And then another slang is dude. It's also associated with men. Men call each other dude because that's the slang they use. And then we have another slang which is nerd. Nerd is usually people that wear glasses and are very intelligent. So we call them nerds. So that's the word, the slang word for a very intelligent person, introverted person. Thank you everybody for attending today's class. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye.